Good morning, good gang. What's happening? What's up? So, going back through the Bible once again, starting from the beginning again. And this time, I still have some similar questions. And so, I figured maybe you guys will know the answer to these questions. So, this little mini series is going to be called I Got Questions. Okay? And I don't need nobody to jump in here talking about, they didn't did that could Christian that because I am Christian by default. I'm spiritual by choice, by nature. That's the way God made me. I'm a spiritual person. I don't rip no set. I'm just a spiritual person. I'm a believer of Christ, and I follow Christianity. And it's probably because the region and religion that I was born into. I don't diss nobody for whatever they choose to believe in. I don't think no different of no other nationality or no religion. I don't think no different of the what we got down here, the my uncle, the Muslim people, y'all know they be selling them newspaper, Brother Farrakhan and them. I don't think no different from them. I don't think no different from Baptist, Pentecostal, woo. I don't care what sex you claim, because we all claiming something. Even the ones who don't know, we throw on a flag. We throw on a flag. So, I have questions. And we're going to start Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. Okay? So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. All right. Turn with me to Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And Yahweh, God, because I use the proper name version of the Bible where it actually calls Christ, Yahshua, his name, his Hebrew name, his lineage name, his name that he was named from birth, not Jesus. Jesus is his name. Jesus is kind of like his street name. I hate to say it, but it's truth. It's his slang name. They translated the Bible, and when they translated the Bible, it went from Yahshua or Yahshua, however you want to pronounce it, to Jesus. So, just so you know, God has a name. God's name, God got many names, but Yahweh is his name. In the Hebrew, if you read in Hebrew script, it would have been Yahweh. So, anyway. And Yahweh God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. All right. Come down with me to 18. We're still in chapter 2. And Yahweh God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmate. What happened to the woman you just made in chapter 1 when you created man and you created woman? Now, I am aware that there are other texts, and I read them. I get in, I get out, I get in, I get out, and I always get sucked back in to the just straight biblical canon. But I have to sit down, because maybe I'm gonna be able, I know, maybe more than likely I'm probably gonna be able to answer my own question. But we have the internet, and maybe you guys know the answer to this question. And please don't feed me any BS, because I'm gonna be like, nah. What happened to the woman you just made? Where is she? I know it's the legend of Lilith. I'm trying to find out where I can read more on it. But where is she? Y'all just took her out. She's just gone. And we came back. Let's go to verse 20. We're still in chapter 2. Verse 20. And Adam gave names to all the cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a help match for him. And Yahweh God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs, and he closed up the flesh thereof, and he made for him a woman, and he brought her to the man. And that's where that saying comes from, you my rib, you my rib, you my rib. Now, these are the questions that I have, and if y'all got the answers or y'all have heard sayings, please let me know. But those are some of the questions that I have. Genesis 1 and 2 down to verse 22. Now, I have heard that there was I don't know where to read that. I would like, if you know what book I can read it in, tag me and tell me. But I have heard that the first woman was named Lilith, And because God created her equal to Adam, she would not be subservient to him. She would not. She was like the modern day female. What we got now? Cause you ain't finna tell me. And God was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. But where she went though. And so I have heard, this is the way it's written. Apparently, let me try this. Oh, in the Numa Elish, that's a whole nother thing. If y'all have read the Numa Elish or y'all familiar with it, where the geeks at like me? Somebody tag me so we can start talking. Put a comment in so we can talk, because I feel like only talking about the biblical canon, it limits the conversation. And I need people to talk to that go deeper than just the biblical canon. Because, So that's my episode of today for I Got Questions. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Let's go ahead and look at this. If you jump down to 4, Genesis 4, right? When Cain killed Abel. Okay, bet. Jump down. He killed him. Cain killed Abel. Genesis chapter 4, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. He knocked him out. Knocked that boy top out. Hating has not just started, y'all. Hating been here. People been hating for centuries for primarily the same reasons. Jealousy, envy. This your brother. Man, instead of you saying, man, put me up on game, man. How do you be pleasing him, man? Because I just can't seem to get it right. I'm sick of him always getting the praise. I'm finna knock him off. Click, clack, pow. This biblical. This is biblical. Okay? But that ain't the question that I have. Here's the question that goes to this. Come on down to chapter 4, Genesis, verse 13. And Cain said unto Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from your face shall I be hidden. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me. Because what happened here is when God he heard Abel blood crying out. Our life is in the blood. He heard Abel blood crying out from the ground. And he like, where your brother at? I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? That's where am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? Am I responsible for that fool? Yeah. To a certain extent, it sucked. I got one and I'm keeping right now. I love him to death, but he get on my nerve. You get what I'm saying? So, one thing about God, when God asks you, just like a parent, God is our parent. When that man asked him that question, he already knew the answer. When your mama come in there and say, hey, where was you at yesterday when you told me that you were going over your cousin's house? Where was you at? I was over there. You a lie. Because sister already called me and told me that you went over there and your life 360 dinging down the street. You was with the boy. But that still ain't the question. The question is, he said, everyone that finds me shall slay me. If ain't nobody here but me, my brother, my mama, and my dad, who gonna kill me if you put me out? Who's gonna kill me if you put me out? And I got questions, and I know some of y'all true dedicated Bible scholars got answers. So get up on there and answer me. Who gonna kill him? Who he scared of? Because he was scared. It was already like, okay, God, you ain't gonna talk to me no more. I ain't gonna be able to see your face. That's the hardest blow. That's the blow that'll take me out. That's because I ain't worried about what's out there in the street. Cause that let us know Cain wasn't built like us from jump. Cause if God be like, You ain't gonna be able to see my face no more. When you seek me, you ain't gonna be able to hear my voice no more. And I'm putting you out. I ain't worried about them. I'm worried about what you said over here because I need you. You the source. If I got you, I ain't got to worry about them. But this is how good God is. This is how good God is. God say, look, you still mine. Just like a parent, when we go in the problem, y'all, I have to relate it to common sense because I just got common sense. I'm not a scholar, okay? I just have common sense, so I have to relate it to common sense, right? The same way our kids start giving us pure hell, pure hell, pure hell, pure hell, pure hell. And you love them, but it gets to the point where I can't take the pure hell you putting me through because me trying to deal with you and your pure hell is dragging me to an early grave. So I'm finna tell you this, baby. I love you. I ask God to take care of you. I'm taking my hands off of you and I'm giving you back to the Most High. When I gotta put you out. So I gotta put you out in these streets because I can't deal with you. But I done prayed over you and I done bless you and I wish you nothing but positive energy and positive vibe. I done put God protection on you. So God told him, I'm gonna put you out. But don't worry about it. Because I'm gonna mark you and let them know you still mine. They can't touch you. Even though you killed your brother. Even though I'm highly ticked off with you. Even though it's to the point I don't even want to talk to you no more. This God. Y'all, we behave just like our Father. Don't be. That's why I be when people be beating themselves up. I'm not finna beat myself up because what I'm going through over here with a chap. You feel me? I'm not finna beat because I am in the image of God that created me wholeheartedly. God said, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Leave. But hey, I'm going to mark you so they know this mine. Don't play. I might not be dealing with him. I might not want him in my house, but don't put your hands on him. Don't put your hands on him. Okay? Now, another question. This is the last question for this episode because I see that I'm at 12 minutes. I didn't intend to go past 5. This is the last question I want y'all to think about. And if somebody got the answer, put it in the comments. It says, this is chapter 4, verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahweh and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Who built Nod? I live in West Point. West Point is the only city that God created. And inside of West Point, it ain't nobody but me, my husband, and our 2 children. One of the children get mad at the other children and blow his top off. God forbid. But this is what happened. God says, I got to put you out my house. I put Cain out not even me, because I'm just Eve in this situation. The Most High God put Cain out of my house. And Cain go to starve. Who built Starve? I'm over here in West Point. We the only people that exist. Hold on. This the last question. I said that was the last question. This the last question for real. Same chapter 4, verse 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch. Now. Hold on. Mustard on a deep throat. It was a lot right there. It was a lot because you told me that Cain with the Nod. You ain't told me nothing about Cain's journey getting to Nod. You ain't told me none of the people that Cain came in contact with on his way to Nod. I didn't even know that Nod existed just a minute ago. I didn't know it was here. Now, you telling me Cain knew his wife and had a baby? Who is her mama and daddy? Do she got brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties? You see what I'm saying? And the point that I'm at, do not misconstrue what I'm saying by me having question, because I take the word real serious. Like, if it's in here, I believe it. But also, I'm aware what I want everybody to be. Well, you got to use your spirit of discernment and ask God to, show me what man to put their hands on, because man, King James didn't lie when he put this book out. He said this King James version. It was many holy books, y'all, that he took. Our Bible is based on holy books that he got together and he decided these are the ones I want in my biblical canon. So it's imperative to us to get our hands on the other scripture and read them and plug in the gaps. But I be lazy, y'all, and the Bible is just the one that I love to read and I find it so interesting. So this is the one I end up rereading. I got the 54 book Apocrypha. I done read Enoch, but I ain't sat down and just read it like this. I read through it fast just to say I read it, but I'm trying to do better, Lord. But if anybody, I got a question. That's the first episode 1. If anybody had an answer to these questions, please comment below. Please let me know. Y'all have a blessed day today.